What's going on, everybody? All right, everybody, man, let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. WWE Wargames did not fucking disappoint. I know I'm gonna be a little bit all over the place, but I'm really just trying to get to the end. It's all over the internet right now. Everybody know what happened. So let's start off with the first match. They started off with the women's Wargames match. It was really good, very entertaining. All the females did their part, but when it came down to the end, Damage Control, they dropped the ball. Team Bianca Belair, they won. They got the win. I believe Becky did a manhandle slam through the table. Yeah, it was pretty dope. And there was another spot. Charlotte did a moonsault off the top of the cage. She is the opportunity. That's it. That's Charlotte Flair. But shout out to all the women involved. It was a great match. Very entertaining. They ain't scared to get their hands. The only thing about the build up, the only problem that I had with the build up for this match is what I was like, what the hell are they doing with Shotzi? When she was talking that shit, oh, they cut my hair. They tried to break me and all that shit. I was like, this shit is fucking cringe. Stop it. This should be Nikki fucking Cross. This should not be Shotzi. She looked like she looked like that drunk chick that show up at the party and be like, this song is about me. The fucking homie hopper. I mean, straight up, I'm just saying. But hey, other than that, solid match. And excuse me, y'all, might be all over the place. I'm just still trying to get over what happened. I'm just gonna go into another match. Okay, Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar. This was a good match. Two luchadors going at it. Of course, y'all know that Dragon Lee substituted for Rey Mysterio, because I think Rey Mysterio got hurt, injured. And I love this whole thing they're doing with Santos Escobar, because I really think he does his best work as a heel, especially with his past in NXT. Man, so I'm thinking, are they going to break up the LWO? Or are they going to keep them together and then just let Santos kind of do his solo heel thing? Because I think it's working for him. I'm really looking forward to see where they go with his storyline and his story arc. Like, honestly, ultimately it's going to lead up, I'm thinking it's going to lead up to a match between him and Rey Mysterio. And they probably gonna try to ride it out. It'd be nice if they could ride it out all the way to Mania, but I don't know. That's probably what's gonna end up happening. We're not that far from Mania. Rumble right around the corner, so we're not that far from Mania. But Santos Escobar got the win. It was a great match. It was a good match. Shout out to both competitors, man. It was a solid match. Solid match. Next match. Oh. Gunther versus Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, I had mixed thought. I mean, not about the match, but about who was gonna win. I had mixed thoughts, because it's like they were putting a lot of hype on Miz. He went babyface with no problem. He adapted to the situation. And that's one thing you can't take away from Miz. Miz knows how to adapt to the situation. He's been there that long that he's to the point where he's a vet. And people forget about the little accolades. He's a 2-time Grand Slam champion. Love him or hate him, Miz made the IC title relevant when he had it. He did. He made it relevant. That's when Brock Lesnar was holding the championship hostage and he never was on fucking TV. Like, real shit. But the fact that they put him against Gunther, and Gunther is the longest reigning IC champion versus versus one of the greatest IC champion. So it's, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, and then they were saying if you win again, this will be his 9th title reign. And I'm like, man. But Miz though, I know he, you know, he's the baby face in the situation, and he got the crowd behind him. Everybody rooting for Miz, man. The promo that they cut on Raw this past week, perfect. A lot of digging, especially Gunther. Gunther was talking about Miz's past when he first got into the WWE, about him getting kicked out the locker room and having to change in the hallway and shit. I mean, you know, a lot of that shit, you know, a lot of backstage politics was going on. And those make for the best promos, honestly. So, but at one point, it looked like that Miz was going to take it. And crowd was on the edge of their seat. I'm talking about when the crowd, but they in Chicago. And Chicago's one of the best wrestling crowds ever. Crazy. Involved. That's what we want. Some of these towns the WWE travel to, man, it's like, you know, the biggest superstar could come out. And they might make and then that's it. You won't hear anything else. I don't get it. I don't get it. But towns like Chicago, man, you always gonna get that crowd participation every fucking time. Every time. The crowd is a part of the fucking show. Real talk. But there was one part of the match where you thought Miz was gonna take it. And man, I thought they might let him, but you know, the ref got distracted. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it's not gonna go down this way. This will tarnish Gunther's reign as the IC champion. It's not gonna go down this way. But ultimately, the Ring General is still your Intercontinental Champion. So we're gonna see where this go in the future. I mean, you know, it's a lot of other challenges that could possibly pop up. So, you know, shout out to Miz, shout out to everybody involved. This was a solid match. Let's see, what's the next match? What's the other match? Oh, Zoe Stark versus Rhea Ripley for the World Women's title. This was a good match. Zoe definitely needed a match like this. Proves that she can that she can hang up there with the championship. You know, the championship tier superstars. Because she held her own against Rhea Ripley. She really did. They put on a good ass match. Great storytelling. You got the young up and comer. She wants her shot. She feels like she deserves it. Hey, Rhea, you holding the belt, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna be the new champion. That's it. But it didn't go down that way. And still, your World Women's Champion, Mommy, Rhea Ripley. I'm just saying. She said at the end of every match, Mommy always on top. And that's what happened. I'm just saying. Shout out to both competitors. Great match. Solid match. I cannot wait to see where they go moving forward with this. If they do decide to move forward with this. I'm just saying. Now, the main event. Y'all gotta excuse me because I damn near lost my fucking voice. Wow. So, the Judgment Day, the Wargames, men's Wargames match, the Judgment Day versus the Judgment Day along with Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, the Yeet Man himself, Main Event Jey Uso, and then the fifth member, none other than Mr. RKO himself, Randy motherfucking Orton, Okay, so the match started, and then when it got down to Randy wasn't there. Randy wasn't there. A lot of tension between Cody and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins kept saying, "Hey, I'm trusting you tonight." You know, blase, blase, blase. You know, shit like that. And man, the shit they did to each other in that ring, bro. When I tell you they left it all out there in that damn ring, I love War Games. Excuse me. I fucking love War Games. I love the fact that they took the idea from what NXT was doing. NXT actually took it from WCW. WCW used to do a pay-per-view called World War III, but they had 3 rings, 3 fucking rings, surrounded by cages. But then NXT adapted the idea and they just took it to 2, the War Games. And now they integrated it into the Survivor Series match. And it's been a hit every fucking time. It's been a showstopper every time. But, so, the match got started. The match carried on. And it got to the point where it was 5 on 4. We waiting on the 5th member. The timer runs out. You hear the no Randy. All of a sudden, Rhea Ripley comes running down the aisle with the Money in the Bank briefcase. They got Seth and them beat down. I was like, oh shit, here we go. This is the plan they was talking about. I was like, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. And I said it. All of a sudden, I have voices in my head. I'm like, lost my shit. Lost it. Chicago was there. They lost their shit. Of course, everybody lost they fucking shit. You understand? Randy Orton is in the house. And just like he never left, he got in there. He did them quick power slams. Dominic caught the first fucking RKO. God damn it. And then they did a spot where JD McDonough was up on the top of the cage. And I believe it was Sammy, I think it was Sammy and Jay. They was up there trying to get him down, or it was Sammy and Cody. And Randy was right there, and I was like, they are not gonna throw JD to Randy. And I'll be damned. Randy was up there like, come on, bring him. Randy hit that RKO, man. The crowd lost they shit. When I tell you, they lost it. Randy is back in full effect. Okay? But ultimately, Team Cody, they pulled it off. Judgment Day failed. They pulled it off. Team Cody with Randy, Jay, and, hey, they pulled it off. And I love the little storylines within everything, because everybody knows that, storyline wise, Jay and the Bloodline is the reason that Randy was out. So when Randy got in there, Randy kind of gave Jay that look, talking about, I ain't forgot. He creeped up on him like he was going to hit him with RKO. Man, the storytelling, man, everything. Amazing. Amazing. This is storytelling at its best. The build up, everything it feels so much different now that Triple H is in complete control. Okay? So they're celebrating, they're taking it all in. Randy Orton's back, full effect. He's there with Cody Rhodes. He's there with Jey Uso. He's there with Sami Zayn. He's there with the World Heavyweight Champ, Seth Rollins. They all taking it in, taking their bows. You see the trademark thing for the show because they about to go into the press conference. I'm like, man. Now, through the night, the crowd started yelling another superstar's name, another Chicago native. And then all of a sudden, fucking CM Punk. CM fucking Punk in WWE once again. What the fuck? You talking about outside of my mind? People are losing their shit. I know I keep saying that, but I can't describe it another way. I'm just saying, it's a great time to be a fucking wrestling fan. CM Punk, attention, CM Punk is back. CM Punk is fucking back in the WWE. Mr. Pipe Bomb himself, he is fucking back. Thank you very much. He is fucking back. Now, when CM Punk came out, he kind of jumped at the crowd, and people was like, yeah, this is Chicago, baby. This is Chicago, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Bro, people lost this shit. People lost it. But they showed another little video short that I seen. They showed Seth cussing at CM Punk. Like, they were coming out the cage, and he was flipping CM Punk the bird, talking about, fuck you. I was like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but the first thing I'm thinking, I can't wait for this rivalry to take place. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. Money. Come on, man. The possibilities are endless. And then Randy back. Oh yeah, and R-Truth back too. Can't forget about my boy R-Truth. But anyway, bro, CM Punk is back in WWE. On top of that, Randy Orton is back. The possibilities now are endless. This changes so much shit. I mean, the whole thing with Cody finishing the story, because now the favorites done changed in the Royal Rumble match. Because I ain't gonna lie, my prediction, I was thinking they're gonna go for a consecutive win, for a consecutive win with Cody. Cody winning it again and going to WrestleMania to finish the story with Roman Reigns and beat Roman Reigns. But now, I don't know, man. Randy Orton and CM Punk are back, and R-Truth. But Randy Orton and CM Punk are back, man. This changes so much shit. Can you imagine the possibilities of the matches that could happen? We can get a CM Punk versus Gunther. We can get a Randy Orton versus Gunther. CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. CM Punk versus AJ Styles. I mean, hell, Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight title. The possible CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. Hell, finally, Randy versus Roman Reigns. I mean, it's so much they can do, especially with the up and coming talent that they have in the locker room now. It is a great time to be a wrestling fan, man. This shit reminds me of the Attitude Era. Somebody said that AEW just died tonight. Facts. This is the kill shot. Straight up. So, hey, sending my condolences to AEW, and apparently another honorable mention. Probably sending my condolences to the MCU. I heard they just cast a woman to play Silver Surfer. Y'all like doing this fuckery, don't you? But that's another video. I'm gonna get into it. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. Yeah, man, it's just gonna go up from here. I'm trying to think who the first person we gonna see on Monday Night Raw. Because right now, I'm thinking with the way that Seth was acting, we're definitely gonna get Seth versus CM Punk. And then they're saying now that that Drew McIntyre, he stormed off, threw on a hoodie. He stormed off to the back of the locker room, grabbed his bag, threw on a hoodie, and left the arena. So I don't, we all know the history of CM Punk. CM Punk is like Major disruptor. And especially that shit he did over there in AEW. I mean, so, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a business. But like Cody said, if he's here to help the product, to elevate the product, then as, you know, we all for it. That's it. But I think a lot of people, some people are probably upset because, man, CM Punk coming out at the last second before the shit goes off air, that undermined Randy's comeback. You got five of your top guys in the ring celebrating a big win over your premier faction, heel faction. And then Code of Personality start playing. CM Punk back in his hometown of Chicago. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But in the press conference, Triple H did say it was a quick deal, that nobody knew about it. It was between him and Nick Khan and CM Punk. And it was a quick deal. Hey, wrestling about to get very fucking interesting. I'm just saying, man. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan. But, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all thought about this pay-per-view. And make sure y'all like and subscribe. God bless the Fed. Whoa.